Good evening, Weeb Sports listeners. I'm your host, the Herald of Galactus, and tonight we're going to be killing younglings. I'm here with Evan,
Yeah.
Sarah,
Yo ho ho.
and once again our guest Grumio.
Yeah, that's me.
Yes, it is. So tonight we're getting back into My Immortal. This first episode that was beautiful. Okay, let's all give a hand to Evan for the editing on that one.
Thank you.
Excellent work. And I'd say, let's not waste any time. Let's jump right in. We're starting with a nice author's note. That's you, Evan.
Stop flaming, okay? Hargrid is a pedo too. A lot of people in American schools are like that. No, they're fucking not. I wanted to address the issue. How do you know Snap and Christian plus Hargrid isn't really in love with Ebony? That was Cedric, okay? I just want to clarify. That sentence stopped making sense around halfway through.
This is you're implying
Cool.
that sentence ever made sense at any point during its existence.
Yeah.
What a mess to start out with. My gosh.
Oh yeah, and it doesn't get better.
No, it does not.
Switch that for painted.
I will. I'm tasteful. I was about to paint my wrists again with the silver paintbrush that Drago had given me in case anything happened to him. I just like I like that we're just implying that like Ivan Drago from Rocky IV is in this as well.
Oh, yeah.
He's also at Hogwarts. All right. Also, I just realized I did not put on my voice. I gotta put the voice on. All right. He had told me to use it valiantly against an enemy, but I knew that we must both go together. No! I thought it was a hair grid, but it was vampire. Oh, wait a second. That was somebody else's line. All right, Grumio, we're having you do vampire's lines from now on. He started to scream.
OMFG! No! My scar hurts!
And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites. His what?
Red, white,
What
and blue.
color are
baby.
they?
America.
What color are they, sir? Are
These
they
colors
red?
don't run, son.
Schrodinger's eye. They're both simultaneously red and white.
Oh yeah.
That's how it works, yeah. All right. I stopped. How did you know?
I saw it, and my scar turned back into the lightning bolt.
No! I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore, I shouted.
I do, but Diabolo changed it into a pentagram for me, and I always cover it up with foundation.
He said back.
Anyway, my scar hurt, and it turned back into the lightning bolt. Save me! Then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him bondage.
Voldemort has him bondage. That's the plot of the Order of the Phoenix, basically.
That is exactly the plot of the Order of the Phoenix.
I mean, she didn't read the book, so I have to assume she read the movie.
Obviously.
You read the movie.
Shut the fuck up.
Bro, I read movies every fucking day, bro.
Oh my
It's my
God.
thing.
I'm reading ahead. There's a fucked up name in here.
Oh, I know there is. I'm so excited to think of a way to pronounce it. Anyway.
Oh no,
I
it's a
was-
totally normal word. It's just like if you know your Harry Potter.
Oh, well, I was thinking of a different thing.
Yeah, probably.
Anyways, I was in the school nurse's office, now recovering from my painted wrists. Snap and Lupin and Hagrid, Hahrid, were there too. They were going to St. Mango's after they recovered.
There it is.
They were pedophiles, and you can't have those fucking pervs teaching in a school with lots of hot girls. They're all minors. They're all minors. That's please no. Dumbledore had constipated the Cydio camera they took of me naked. I put up my middle finger at them. I'm constipated.
Dumbledore constipated the video camera.
He gave the video camera the runs. That's really impressive. Anyway. Hold fucking Evan. You're gonna cut for just a moment. I actually have to go do something just for a moment. We're moving cars around because of the fucking snow tomorrow. And I have to give my dad my car keys so he can move the car. So I'll be right back.
Okay. Motherfucker.
Guys, I'm giggly tonight, man.
Oh yeah.
Bruh, I haven't felt like this is the first day in a while that I felt okay, to be honest, guys. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Today
I'm
was my
just
day
hanging out.
off. So I just
Today was my day off too.
yo.
Every day is my day off.
Evan,
we should have gone on a
meet
walk
up.
today. I was on a walk
Exactly.
earlier.
I love
Oh.
walks. I love walks.
You ever been on the Chester Valley Trail?
No.
Oh, it's so fucking nice. We gotta
Let's
go.
go. When
Evan, you've never been on the trail.
No, there's one across the street from my house. That's much more convenient.
You may live closer to the trail than I do. I usually get on at Battle of the Clouds Park. We should go on a walk on the trail
Oh
sometime.
yeah. I mean, yeah, it's plenty close to me, but I don't know. I've just never
Yeah.
done that because can just go across the street.
Yeah.
But I know it's like all paved and stuff. So
I take all those pictures on that trail. That's where all those pictures come from.
I love nature and I love like the woods and nature trails and stuff.
You've seen my Instagram, right? Like all
Yeah.
those. Yeah.
My mom got me hiking.
I have returned. I'm
And
sorry.
A pack of fucking horses too.
What?
Jesus Christ, Madre de Dios.
Fucking what?
Okay, we're good.
I'm saying you sit down loud. Anyway.
Yes, I do sit down loud. That's my thing.
Tis
No,
thing.
I have a lot of things.
Thing.
Also,
That's the thing.
All right. I'm getting back. We're getting back into it. We're at Constipated. I finished Constipated the Cydia camera. So okay, we're back. There was a bit of a production slip up, which was I forgot I had to move my car before I recorded. Anyway, Hagrid came into my hospital bed holding a bouquet of pink roses. Evan, you're gonna do Hagrid or Hagrid. Actually, it's a different character.
Enemy, I need to tell you something.
He said in a very serious voice, giving me the roses. Fuck off, I told him. You know I fucking hate the color pink anyway, and I don't like fucked up preps like you, I snapped. Hagrid had been mean to me before for being gothic. Gothic. Gottik. Gothic. That's a...
Like got milk? You got it?
You got ticks?
No, enemy.
Hagrid says.
Those are not roses. I'm a scientist.
I'm something of a scientist myself.
No, I'm quoting Winston Overwatch.
I was quoting.
I'm not a monkey. I'm a scientist.
Yes.
Yes.
I was doing another reference. Did you hear that apparently they're trying to get him to sign on for Spider-Man 3? Possibility. They're getting like a whole bunch of motherfuckers. Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, I knew that.
Dude, a whole bunch of motherfuckers. All right, let's get back. What? Are they goths too, you poser prep? I asked because I was angry that he had brought me pink roses.
I saved your life.
He yelled angrily. No, you didn't, I replied. You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton I'm saying it. Porn video made of me from your shower scene and being viewed, I guess, spelled V-U-E-D. Use the wrong formula but get the right answer. By Snap and Lupin. Deep breaths.
Say it.
Who masturbated
See, is that spelled wrong? Yes.
to
It
it.
is. It is. Yes.
I saw masturbated.
Masturbated. It's like stabbing. Like it has the word stab in it.
Does have stab in it. That's actually how you masturbate. You stab yourself in the dick.
Yep. Sounds about right.
I would know.
That's what I was doing wrong.
Exactly. That's what the problem this whole time, Grim. You haven't been stabbing your dick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're getting back in. Whatever! I yelled angrily. He pointed his wand at the pink roses.
Those aren't roses.
It's a space station. He suddenly looked at them with an evil look in his eye and muttered,
Well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say.
That's not a spell. That's an MCR song. I corrected him wisely.
I know. I was just warming up my vocal cords.
Then he screamed. Evan, you gotta get into this. You better...
Petrolus Beringo mi crimci ramaccio. For all you cool gothic MCR fans out there, that is a tribute specifically for Raven. I love you, girl. I am no Okeo.
I do like how your Hagrid voice and your voice are the same.
Yeah, they
voice.
just kind of blend together.
Oh my gosh.
And then the roses turned into a huge black flame floating in the middle of the air, and it was black. Now I knew he wasn't. This reminds me of Crying and Crying from the last episode.
Oh my god.
Okay, I believe you now. What the fuck is Draco? Hagrid rolled his eyes. I looked into the balls of flame, but I could see nothing. Oh, Sarah, you get Dumbledore here.
Uh-oh. I don't even... Okay. You see an Nobi
Dumbledore said, watching the two of us, watching the flame.
to see what is
In the flames, I
in
think.
the flame.
You reviewers, flames, get it?
You must find yourself first, Kay.
I have found myself okay, you mean, old man?
Hagrid yelled. Jesus, okay, I'm gonna read out loud how Dumbledore is spelled, which
This
is
is
lowercase
okay,
d.
if we can't do this, I will understand. This is actually incomprehensible.
I think that's the best part, though. Dumbledore, the U, the M, the B, and the L are all capitalized, and everything else is not. Dumbledore looked shocked. I guess he didn't have a headache, or else he would have said something back. Is this a meta joke?
Headache returns.
I'm legitimately unsure, though I think it may be.
Pretty meta if we did. I was like, what the fuck? Hagrid stormed off back to his bed.
You're a liar, Prof. Dumbledore.
Anyway, when I got better, I went upstairs and put on a black leather mini dress that was all ripped on the ends with lace on it. There was some corset stuff on the front. Some corset stuff? What? What? Isn't a corset like a thing that like restricts so that your figures? But I don't know. Am I thinking like 18th century here?
Yeah,
Like, how does everything have some corset stuff?
it probably has like a lace thing up in the front or in the back of it that she has to like lace up.
Okay, that makes sense actually.
Probably something like that.
Then I put on black fishnets and black high-heeled boots with pictures of what? With pictures of Billy Joel Armstrong on them.
I thought you were gonna say Billy Joel.
I think that I would wear black high-heeled boots with pictures of Billy Joel on them.
I think Billy Joel would also wear black high-heeled boots with pictures of Billy Joel on them, to be perfectly honest.
I want to see that now, Casey and Billy Joel together. Wearing
Together
the boots.
lovers? Yes, actually, that's what I want.
Billy
That's
Joel
what
is like, as we've explored before on the show, Billy Joel is like 5'4". I need to Google that again now.
Or
That's a meta joke for all you true believers out there who...
True believers.
no, I'm quoting Stanley.
They
For all
believe
you
in
true
Christmas.
believers out there who have been listening since the very beginning. No.
They
Oh, he's 5'5". Did he grow?
He grew
I don't
in the last
remember him being
episode.
5'5" last time I Googled this.
He grew.
This was on like the
episode
third
2.
episode. I got off on it and I was comparing him to Elliot Page.
Actually, no, I think you were comparing him to Muggsy Bogues. I remember vividly because you were talking about how Muggsy Bogues was 5'3" and played in the NBA. And you were like, wait, that's shorter than Billy Joel. And then you looked up Billy Joel.
Yeah, and then I looked up Elliot Page because Elliot Page is like the shortest person that I could think of, and he's 5'1".
Short King.
Short king. Short king shit.
Hell yeah.
Good for Elliot Page for being
Good for Elliot.
Page.
All right.
Honestly, he was incredible at Inception.
I know there's film. I hope no film dubros are with me on this podcast because I have not seen Inception.
Really?
No.
Huh. It's pretty good.
I mean, I know it is. And that's why I'm afraid people are going to be like, you haven't seen Inception. They're going to use your voice.
You haven't seen Inception? Fix it.
All right.
Anywho, where the fuck were we?
Okay. We're on. I put my hair all out around me so I looked like Samara from The Ring.
Ah,
Evan, that's you.
No, it's not. You're Ebony.
That's an
no, that's
autism.
not. If you don't know who she is, you're a prep. So fuck off.
And I put on red lipstick, black eyeliner, and black lip gloss. Wow, we don't get black lipstick today. Wow.
Who's reading Bloody Mary? Who gets it?
Grumio hasn't read for this chapter yet, so.
I did Harry earlier, but I can do.
Well, yeah, that was one line. That was vampire, by the way. Have some respect for vampire.
Also, I feel like we should point out Diabolo. That's Ron. I did some like Googling. There's a My Immortal wiki. Diabolo. That's Ron.
I remember that earlier because they were mentioning all the band members, and it's just like, oh yeah, Ron's actually the devil now, and they just kind of like, I was just like a minor thing.
He's the villain of JoJo Part 5.
God, no.
You're right. You called me out. The guy's name is Diavolo, not Diabolo. But
all right, Grumio, get on. B apostrophe Bloody Mary.
You look kawaii, girl.
Bloody Mary said sadly. Fangs, get it? You do too. I said.
That's Ron.
God damn. I painted both of my wrists, feeling totally all the I'll kill you.
Okay, hold on. Am I the only one hearing that?
no, yeah, I can hear it too.
Casey, you're cutting out bad.
Cutting out? All right, hold on. All right, I think my internet also was just fucky for just a moment there because I couldn't. You guys cut out too for me, but I'm good now. So we're gonna continue from. I went to some classes.
No, I mean, I literally from painted both of my wrists. It was
Okay. I painted both of my wrists, feeling totally depressed, and I sucked all the paint. I cried again in my bathroom and put the shades on so Snap and Lupin couldn't spy on me this time. I was some vampire was in
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
all depressed
Oh shit.
as Draco had disappeared, and he had used to be in love with
Yeah,
Draco.
you cut there.
He was sucking some blood from a Hufflepuff. Just fucking shit, man. What sentence did you get through?
Really the same thing. I painted both
Okay.
my wrists.
All right, got it. Just feeling totally depressed, and I sucked all the paint. I cried again in my bathroom and put the shades on so Snap and Lupin couldn't spy on me this time. I went to some classes. Vampire was in the hair of magic creatures. Magic creatures, baby.
Hair of magical magic creatures. Oh my god.
Knowledge. He looked all depressed because Draco had disappeared and he had used to be in love with Draco. He was sucking some blood from a Hufflepuff. All right, Grumio, back to you for...
Hold up, I just need to interrupt because last session, Draco died. Actually, like he was found dead, and we like changed it to say disappeared because we didn't want to say that he ended himself, which is what it actually said. And now they've just done our work for us and changed it to Draco has disappeared.
The work is done.
Yes,
I won.
That's what I say when no concept of permanence in this.
continuity.
Yeah, that's the word. Continuity.
Nothing exists.
Hell is a flat circle, and we are trapped in it reading my Immortal on the internet.
Well, we brought it upon ourselves. Anyway.
Like all good hells.
Let's get back into it. Grumio, you're on high.
Hi.
He said in a depressed way. High back, I said in an equally sad way. We both looked at each other for some time. Harry had beautiful red gothic eyes, so much like Draco's. Then we jumped on each other and started screwing each other. Thankfully, I didn't have to read any softcore porn for this one. Sarah.
No, that's Professor... Oh, it's not McGonagall.
It's McGoggle. Sarah, can you get on Professor McGoggle for us?
Absolutely. Okay. Stop it now, you horny simpletons!
Shouted Professor McGoggle, who was watching us, and so was everyone else. Vampire, you fucker! I said, slapping him, and then I ran away angrily. Just then, he started to scream.
All right, so now it's time to play everybody's favorite game. Did they copy and paste this in the original, or was this a problem with transcription? All right, play along at home. OMFG, no, my scar hurts.
And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites.
Wait a fucking minute.
Yeah. Time loop. I haven't seen Inception, but we're in one of those. we're in hell is a flat circle, Evan. The flat circle. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore.
I do, but Diabolo changed it into a pentagram for me, and I always cover it up with foundation, blah, blah, blah.
He said back.
Anyway, my scar hurt, and then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. All right, everybody, get ready for the favorite line. Voldemort has him bondage.
Yes.
Doesn't hit quite the same in the second time.
Holy shit, that was a one chapter.
Yep.
Oh my god. Special thanks to Raven, my gothic blood sister. What the fuck? You're supposed to read. You're supposed to read this. Hey Raven, do you know where my sweater I?
This is the only way to communicate now. Through like hidden messages. It's like, yo, where's my sweater?
Raven, thanks for gulping me again. I'm sorry. I took your poster of Gerard, but that guy is such a fucking sex bomb. Perhaps stop flaming. I want you to know that whenever I do that voice, I like make a point to like see how much I can make my head shake to like really get myself in the mood of an angry choir professor with tenure.
All right, it's time for Vampire and I ran up the stairs. We were so scared. Dumbledore! We both, Dumbledore came there. Is it Grumio? Get back on Dumbledore. Get him.
What is it that you want now, you despicable snobs?
He asked angrily. Voldemort has Draco! We shouted at the same time. He laughed in an evil voice.
No, I don't give a darn what Voldemort does to Draco. Not after how much he misbehaved in school. Especially with you, Ebony.
No, don't! We need to save Draco! We begged.
I never liked him that much anyway.
He said meanly. He said while he frowned looking at me. Then he walked away. Vampire started crying. Sarah, you got a vampire.
Go.
He moaned. It's okay! I tried to tell him, but that didn't stop him. He started to cry tears of blood. Then he had a brainstorm.
Okay. I had an idea.
He exclaimed. What? I asked him.
You'll see.
He said. He took out his wand and did a spell. Then, suddenly, we were in Voldemort's lair. We ran in with our wands out just as we heard a croon voice say,
Alakadabra!
It was Voldemort. Oh my god, she spelled it right.
She fucking spelled it right.
She spelled it right.
Yeah! Fuck yeah, Ebony. Fuck off. Preps. Okay, Raven, thanks for helping again. I'm sorry I couldn't update, but I was derp breast and had to go to the hospital because I painted my wrists. P.S. I'm not updating till you give me 10 good reviews.
Oh my god.
Gotta wipe the spit off.
Hold on. Warning. Some of this chapter is extremely scray. Viewer excretion. Viewers, please take a shit.
Yeah.
Viewer excretion.
You gotta clear it all out so that you don't have a whoopsie when you get scared.
Okay, second contender for this week's title is Viewer Excretion Advised.
I think that's a better one than the first one.
Then Voldemort has in bondage. Oh, this
Of course, yeah.
Well,
excellent point.
The Dark Lord's greatest power is that he makes you shit your pants. So you just gotta do it beforehand.
Guy's stand in JoJo's. He just fucking makes you shit yourself. Most powerful villain. I swear to God, if there's a guy that makes you shit yourself.
Trying to think if that's a thing. There's one dude who has. I mean, there are like a bunch of stands that just involve muscle control. So there's fun in part 8. So fun. Yeah, it's based off the Beach Boys song, fun. And fun is if the user is standing above you and like puts a sticky note on you or something like that, he can control your body.
that's fun.
So like theoretically, fun could make you shit yourself. fun. Yeah. And then there's Metallica, of course.
Yeah, Metallica just makes me shit myself, like the band.
Basically, Metallica is a bunch of like little microorganisms that they're iron based. So the Metallica fight is this guy, Metallica's user Risotto, fights Doppio, who is Divolo, and he almost wins because he basically just he rips all of the blood out of his body and starts stabbing them with it. But then he loses the fight anyway.
We ran to where Voldemort was. It turned out that Voldemort wasn't there. Instead, the fat guy who killed Cedric. Wait, Cedric's dead?
Damn.
When did this happen?
Apparently.
What? Draco was there crying tears of blood. Snaketail was tortured. We're just introducing new characters?
Snaketail. My boy Snaketail.
Also, isn't a snake just a tail? So I don't know how one could be a snake tail because like all a snake is a tail.
Damn.
Snaketail was torturing him. Vampire and I ran in front of Snaketail. Grumio, I feel like you're going to do a good Snaketail voice.
Rid my sight, you despicable preps.
You sound like Rumpelstiltskin from Shrek 4. That's a great voice.
Yeah, that wasn't the most inspired. Hey, wait, hold on. Let me.
Oh, he's got another one? Because this is a cool line. I'm not even going to lie. This is like one of the better lines. I mean, like, just the preps doesn't work as well, but like, rid my sight, you despicable. That's all good stuff.
If you like rid my sight, you despicable pigs. That would be a good line.
Yes.
Oink oink.
Oh wait, Draco's alive again. I'm just realizing that.
Rid my sight, you despicable preps.
That's good. He
It's like all the members of Blur fused into one person.
He shouted as we started shooting him with the gun. I forgot he then suddenly looked at me and fell down with a lovey-dovey look in his eyes. Sarah, you're going to take that line.
Wait.
No, that's Snaketail.
Oh, it's still
Yeah.
Snaketail. Fuck. I wanted to have Sarah say that because it's funny. But yeah, Snaketail is actually better. Give me a good one, Grumio.
Ebony, I love you. Will you have sex with me?
There's no space in that. There is no space. You read it
This is more
accurately.
fucking weird.
He
That's
said,
what sex is. No space. Sorry.
ah! All right. And we got an author's note.
Oh, we do have an author's note. In this, he is 16 years old. He's not a pedophile, okay?
Huh? I asked.
Enemy, I love you. Will you have sex With me.
A simple proposition, asked Snaketail. I started laughing crudely. What the fuck? You torture my boyfriend? You expect me to fuck you? God, you're so fucked up, you fucking bastard.
There it is.
You dubbed over all of it. I put so much time and effort into saying the word bastard just for every one of them to be dubbed over by some other guy.
I told you I was going to do it.
I know, but I was proud of how I said bastard.
I just want you to know that I'm going to dub it in even when you say it like out of story context.
All right, I said angrily. Then I stabbed him in the heart. Blood poured out of it like a fountain.
No!
He screamed. He started screaming and running around. Then he fell down and died. I burst into tears sadly.
Snaketail, what art thou doing?
What are you doing, Snaketail?
Stop.
Then,
Yeah, man.
oh Jesus Christ, this line is... It was called Voldemort.
Speaking of what are you doing, Snaketail?
Then he started coming. Which, it's not written like that, but it sounds like that. We could hear his high heels clacking to us. So we got on our broomsticks and we flew to Hogwarts. We went to my room. Vampire went away. There, I started crying.
Boots made for walking.
I'm just picturing insert Voldemort into that scene from Jurassic World when she's running in the high heels.
He's like,
I also like to imagine he's still wearing like his unstylish black cloak, but now he's got like super fucking nice heels. Like he's still just wearing a shitty black coat, but he also just has a heel.
oh yeah.
Yes, I like this. So, Sarah, you're Draco here.
Okay. What's wrong, honey?
Asked Draco, taking off his clothes so we could screw. Wow, right back into it. He had a...
That might be the one actual good joke in this fucking thing.
I don't think it was intentional, though.
No, it is. It is. It is.
Guys,
Yeah,
guys, you
you
know
and I
that,
are across each other from the keyboard. You're right.
that reminds me of pudding, like the 6-pack of pudding.
We haven't even
Oh,
said,
yeah, yeah.
the audience has no idea what we're laughing at right now because we haven't said it yet.
We haven't said the fucking word yet. Say it.
He had a sex pack.
Get it? Cause he's so sexy.
And he had a really huge you-know-what and everything. It's so unfair! I yielded. Why can't I just be ugly or plain like all the other girls and preps here except for Bloody Mary because she's not ugly or anything? God, the lines are fucking so funny.
Why would you want to be ugly? I don't like the preps anyway. They're all such fucking sluts.
Answered Draco. Dude, 80% of your time on this in this thing has been you plowing her, dude. Why? And they're sluts. You've done nothing but get tortured and have sex. That's the life, ain't it?
But he's
I'm
got a
having a
really
good
big
time.
you know what. So
He's got a big boy thingy.
A thingy.
he's got the Elder Wand.
He's got I actually do like the implication that he doesn't have a dick. He just has a wand. All right, let's get back into this. Yeah, but everyone is in love with me. Like, oh my gosh, she said Snape. Like, Snape and Lupin took a video of me naked. Hagrid says he's in love with me. Vampire likes me. And now even Snaketail's... Isn't he dead? He's in love with me. But also dead. I just want to be with you, okay, Draco? Why couldn't Satan have made me less beautiful? I shouted angrily.
Don't worry, Ebony isn't a snob, or Enemy isn't a snob or anything, but a lot of people have told her that she is pretty.
I'm good at too many things. Why can't I just be normal? It's a fucking curse. I shouted and then I ran away.
It's moments like this where I think of the fucking author's note where it just says, you dumbasses, her name is Ebony, not Mary Sue. Like, people clearly were like, she's a fucking Mary Sue. And Tara Gillesbie just doesn't know what that means.
This is cut dialogue from Rey to Luke during The Last Jedi. Actually, I don't even think that. I think she's actually at a normal level until she lifts the rocks at the end, and then that's like okay, but still not like doesn't break the story for me.
I can buy that as like a final. I can buy that as like a final like I fight for my friends, kind of like find the power you didn't know.
Yeah,
you had
exactly. Like it's
one time thing.
It's like
I don't buy her levitating like the fucking Avatar in the next.
Oh yeah,
movie.
the only person who fucking levitates in all Star Wars is Yoda during the prequels when he's like Yoda, and then she's like, "Yeah, I've been at this for like a year and a half now. I'm already Yoda. What's up? How we doing? My midichlorian count is off the fucking charts. All right, let's get into chapter 15. Evan, that's you.
Like I'm sorry, I'm Googling Avatar shit. Because like she is literally doing that. Literally with the, anyway. Stop flaming, okay? BTW, you suck. From now on, every time someone flames me, I'm gonna paint my wrists. Fangs to Raven for hypen.
All right, Sarah, you're Draco again. Let's get it.
Ebony,
Shouted Draco sadly.
no, please come back.
But I was too mad. Whatever! Now you can go have sex with vampire! I shouted. I stormed my room and closed my black door with my blood-red key. It had a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. He looked so sexy in a way that reminded me of Draco and vampire. I started to cry and weep. Two separate actions. I took a paintbrush and started to paint my wrists. I drank all the paint, depressed. Then I looked at my black GC watch and noticed it was time to go to biology class. Wait, what? So what's the timeline here?
The timeline is Ebony Darkness Dimension Raven like flip-flops back and forth like a fucking metronome. She's like, duck, duck, tick, tick. She's like hate, like hate, like hate.
And then also now it's biology. Like, I'm confused, like literally time-wise. Like, I assumed that when they went to save Draco, that was a nighttime activity. And then it's like, oh, no, it's bio time.
Yeah,
is it like 11 a.m. in the Forbidden Forest? And they're just like, I put on oh, here we go. We've got a quality outfit describing scene. I put on a shirt.
Go! I live for these, bro.
Let's fucking go! I put on a short-ripped black gothic dress that said anarchy on the front in blood-red letters and was all ripped with a spiky belt. Under that, I put on ripped black fishnets and boots that said Joel all over them with blood-red letters. I put my ebony black hair out. Anyway, I went downstairs feeling all sad and depressed as usual. I did some advanced biology work. I was turning a bloody pentagram into a black guitar. Suddenly, the guitar turned into Draco. What? I do not understand. Sarah, you got a line.
Anobi, I love you.
He shouted sadly.
I did not care what those fucker preps and posers think. You're the most beautiful girl in the world. Before I met you, I used to want to not... oh my god. Before I met you, I used to not want to be at Hogwarts all the time. But now I just want to fucking be with you. I fucking love you.
Then he started to sing The Chronicles of Life and Death. We considered it our song now because we fell in love when Joel was singing it right in front of the entire class. Sarah, do you want to do a duet on a song I don't know?
Song either.
All right. His singing voice was so amazing and gothic and sexy, like a cross between Gerard, Joel, Chester, Pierre, and Marilyn Manson.
Don't you think those guys are so hot? If you do not know who they are, get the fuck out of here.
Oh my fucking god, I said after he was finished. Some fucking preps stared at them, but I just stuck out my middle finger that were covered in black nail polish and were entwined with Draco's now at them. I love you, I said, and then we started to kiss just like Hilary Duff.
I fucking hate that bitch.
And CMM in A Cinderella Story. Then we went away holding hands. Lupin shouted at us but he stopped because everyone was clapping at how sexy we looked together. And I saw
fucking kidding. There's a literal and everybody clapped.
And everybody on the train clapped. Then I saw a poster saying that MCR would have a concert in Hogsmeade right then. We looked at each other all shocked and then we went together.
You know, you could justify a lot of this if you like retconned Ebony is basically having Dr. Manhattan powers. That is the only way that I think you could justify any of this.
I like this better, where it's just a dystopian nightmare where Ebony is Dr. Manhattan.
You know what? Shut up, okay? Prove to me you're not preps. Raven, you suck, you fucking bitch. Give me back my fucking sweet. You're stupid. Raven, what the fuck, you bitch? You're supposed to die. Bitch, your fangs, Brittany 56554, teaching with Japanese.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What's going on in this chapter?
Uh-oh.
I can sense the end times are coming.
I just saw a word that I'm going to laugh when Casey says it.
All right, hold on. Let's get it. We ran happily to Hogsmeade. There we saw the stage where GC had played. We ran in happily. MCR were there playing Helena. I was so fucking happy. Gerard looked even sexier than he did in the pictures. Even Draco saw. Oh Jesus! Even Draco thought so. I could totally see him getting an erection, but it didn't matter because I knew how we were the only true ones for each other.
We're fucking close.
I've never heard you say erection. That was the first time. Wow. First time for everything.
I was wearing a black leather mini dress and black leather platinum boots with red ribbed fishnets. Draco was wearing a black baggy MCR t-shirt and black baggy pants. Anyway, we stated moshing to Helena. We Frenched. We ran up to the front to the band to stage dive. Suddenly, Gerard pulled off his mask. So did the others. We gasped. It wasn't them at all. It was Voldemort and the Death Dealers.
That's a decent band name, the Death Dealers.
That is a good band name. You're Triple D's for short. What the fuck, Draco? I'm not going to a concert with you, I shouted angrily. What? Not after what happened to me last time. Even if it's MCR, you know how much I like them. That was an entire what?
Yep, just roll. I figure we should just roll with it.
All right, Grumio, we're having you do Draco this chapter.
What? Because we, you know.
He gadgeted uncomfortably because guys don't like to talk about you know what. Yeah, because we, you know. I yielded in an angry voice.
We won't do that again.
Draco promised.
This time, we're going with an escort.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Are you giving in to the mainstream? I asked. That sounds like something that somebody on politics Twitter would say. So you're giving into the mainstream? So I guess you're a prep or a Christina or what now?
No.
He muttered loudly. Are you becoming a prep or what? I shooted angrily.
Enemy, I'm not. Please come with me.
He fell down to his knees and started singing The World is Black by GC to me.
The world is black.
Thank you. It's inspired. I was flattened because that's not even a single. He had memorized the lyrics just for me. Okay, then I guess I will have to, I said, and then we Frenched for a while, and I went up to my room. Bloody Mary was standing there. Sarah, this will be you.
I don't know how to say that.
All right. Evan, I hate to say it, but you're the weeb.
Yeah,
you got it.
I am the weeb.
Yeah.
Assuming Ebony is like actually copy pasting Romanji translations, that would be Hajime Mashite, girl. But I am. How do you do? Okay, how do you do in front? Google Translate tells me that you would say that as Gokigenyo. I don't know. I think that's wrong regardless.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like a word that
Hajime Mashite? Yeah, like that. That sounds like it could be a word. Holy shit, it is.
Whatever.
Hold up. It's nice to meet you.
はじめまして。
I was right. Hajime Mashite.
girl.
Okay, yeah, she actually spelled it right.
All right. Impressive.
Anyway. Hajime mashite.
She said happily.
She speaks Japanese, so do I. That means how do you do in Japanese. No, it doesn't. BTW Willow, that fucking poser, got expelled. She failed at all her classes and she skipped math. Shit, I just read Evan's lines.
That was Bloody Mary, yeah.
Fuck. Raven, you fucking suck. Fuck you. I think she
Damn.
just killed her friend's insert character.
It serves that fucking bitch right. I laughed angrily. Well, anyway, we were all feeling depressed. We watched some gothic movies.
That's what it's called when you get hit by the disc and Tron.
Okay. That actually, I just realized I walked over watched, but watched looks like some German abomination of a word. Which
Please read this title exactly as it's written.
I'll do what I must. We watched some gothic movies like Das Nightmare before Christmas.
Yes, very good.
Jesus. Maybe Willow will die too, I said. Jesus, we're watching a friendship dissolve in real time.
Yeah. Who's reading Bloody Mary?
That's you.
Kawaii.
Bloody Mare shook her head. What?
Yeah, Tara.
Those are two words that neither of them are spelled right, and they mean the opposite thing. Because I believe that's energetically, lethargically.
I do believe.
But there's like half the vowels you need for those words in there.
Oh, fuck. I gotta read this next sentence. Oh, yeah. I have a confession. After she got expelled, I murdered her, and then Lupin did it with her because he's a necrophilic.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. Oh, no.
Oh, but what's Ebony's response?
Kawaii! I commented happily. We talked to each other in silence for the rest of the movie. We all need to wear the hottest outfit ever.
I'm near convinced this chapter was written before the last one because, like, this is either a flashback or, well, it's not because whoever wrote this doesn't have any fucking consistency. Like, this feels like it should happen before she like breaks up with Draco.
Yeah, that I have no idea what's going on.
Oh my fucking god. Anyway,
Now we got an outfit. Bloody Mary nodded energetically, but like just with random capitalizations throughout.
Oh my fucking god, let's totally go shopping.
In Hot Topic, right? I asked, already getting out my special Hot Topic loyalty card. Jesus Christ.
No.
My head snaped up.
What?
My head spun. I could not believe it. Bloody Mary, are you a prep?
No.
She laughed.
I found some cool Gothic stores near Hogwarts, that's all.
Who told you about them? I asked, sure it would be Draco or Diabolo or Vampire.
Don't even say that name to me. Dumbledore,
she said.
Let me just call our Brahms.
Oh my fucking god, Dumbledore? Oh, shit, I didn't do the line right. Oh my fucking god, Dumbledore? I asked quietly. Why was it in all caps yet quietly?
Yeah, I saw the map for Hogsmeade on his desk.
She told me.
Come on, let's go.
We were going in a few punk goth stores specifically for the concerts in Hogsmeade. The salesperson was OMG hotter than Gerard, except not, because that's impossible. And he gave me a few dresses. We only have these for the real goths. The real goths? Me and Bloody Mary asked. I actually just realized I accidentally read those lines. Grumia, you take hot salesperson.
Okay. Yeah, you wouldn't believe how many posers there are in this town, man. Oh, yesterday Lupin and Snap tried to buy a Gothic camera pouch.
What?
Why is he a depressed guy at a baseball card store? I love it, but why? He shook his head. I didn't even know they had a camera. Oh my fucking god, no, they're gonna spy on me again, I cried, running out of the changing room wearing a long black dress with lots of red tulle coming out and very low cut with a huge slit. Really, you're like midway through running out and you're like, I gotta describe my outfit. Oh my Satan, you have to buy that outfit. The salesperson said, obviously very fed up with his job.
Looks totally hot,
said Bloody Mary. You know what? I'm gonna give it to you free because you look really hot in that outfit. Hey, are you gonna be at the concert tonight? He asked. Yeah, I am actually. I looked back at him. Hey, by the way, oh Jesus, I have to read the name again. My name's Ebony Darkness Dementia Taraway. What's your? Oh my gosh, she changed her name.
That's her name. Like, this fanfiction, for context, was written by a lady named Tara Gillesbie. Like, the author is credited as Tara Gillesbie. And she just dropped the fourth wall for a minute and forgot to put her character's name in there.
Well, no, because her character's name, remember, had Raven in it, and then her friend Raven pissed her off. So she just decided, you know what, I hate my friend so much, I'm going to drop the fourth wall.
You're absolutely right. That's totally what you did, though.
What's yours?
Tom Ridd,
he said, and ran a hand through his black-dyed hair. Maybe I'll see you there tonight. Yeah, I don't think so, because I'm going there with my boyfriend Draco, you sick perv, I yelled angrily. Before he could beg me to go with him, Hagrid flew in his black broom looking worried. Sarah, give me a real quality Hagrid line, Hagrid line. Get into it.
I don't know if I can do a Hagrid line.
I believe in you.
I believe in you.
You can do a Hagrid line.
You can do a Hagrid for us.
I feel like I'm going to just sound stupid.
That's the point.
Fucking yell.
Honestly, I sound stupid right now. This is great. That's the point.
I'm going to try to make my voice low. Okay.
Oh, yes. I'm so excited.
Oh my fucking god, Ebony, you need to get back into the castle now!
Brava.
That was beautiful.
That was banging. Seriously, you're good.
Yeah, that was actually quality stuff.
I said stop flaming the Strayo. If you're not a prep, then don't read. You can tell whether you're a prep or not by my quiz. It's on my homepage. If you're not, then you rock. If you are, then fuck off. Piz Willow isn't really a prep. Raven, please do this. I promise I'll give you back your poster.
There is just a lot of friend drama going on that we don't know about because we're not 17-year-old goth girls from 2005. but
Fucking
like
going
there's shit's
down.
happening. Tom Riddle gave us some clothes and stuff for free. He said he would help us with the makeup if he wanted because he was really into fashion and stuff.
He's bisexual.
Yo, as bisexuals, are you really into makeup and stuff, guys?
I have stage makeup.
I feel like I could look better with makeup. I kind of need the help, but I've never been interested in doing it myself.
I've always wanted to give you a makeover.
Ow.
I'd see that.
I don't want to see that. Grumio, are you bisexual?
No.
Boring. No, I'm just playing. Okay. Now we got a different spelling of Hagrid's name. Let's get it. Hagrid kept shooting at us to come back to Hogwarts. What the fuck, Hagrid? I shouted angrily.
Ooh, can I read Hagrid for this one?
Yes, you can.
Fuck off, you fucking bastard.
Oh, that was good. Because that's how it's spelled. F-J-U-C-K-I-N-G. Well,
Yes,
anyway,
I've said the word Sufjan enough to know how to spell it. To know how to put a J in a word.
yes. Well, anyway, Willow came. What? She was so dead like a couple paragraphs ago. Hagrid went away angrily. Hey! Oh, fuck. Who's that? Sarah Willow.
Hey, bitch, you look kawaii.
She said. Yeah, but not as kawaii as you. I answered sadly because Willow's really pretty and everything. She was wearing a short black corset thingy with blood red lace on it and a black blood red. A what? What color is it? Stop listing two colors next to each other that are different from each other. A black blood red miniskirt, leather fishnets, and black pointy boots, and showed off how pale she was. She had a really nice body with big bobs. Big bob. Oh my god, we got it.
It's not.
Joe Bob's and
Big Bobs.
And everything. We're not going to read the next line because I don't want to do that. So are you going to the concert with Draco? Oh, it's fucking Willow. Stepping on Sarah's. Sarah, you got it. My bad.
So, are you going to the concert with Draco?
She asked. Yeah, I said happily.
I'm going with Diabolo.
Well, anyway, Draco and Diabolo came. They were both looking extremely hot and sexy, and you could tell they thought we were hot too. Diabolo was wearing a black shirt that said 666 on it. He was wearing tons of makeup, just like Marilyn Manson. Draco was wearing black leather pants, a gothic black GC t-shirt, and black Vans he got from DeWarped Tower. Bloody Mart was going to the concert with Dracola. Wait, who the fuck's Dracola? Is that Dracula? Is Dracula here now? It's Neville. Dracola used to be called Neville, but it turned out that he was kidnapped at birth and his real family were vampires. They died in a car crash. Neville converted to Satanism and he went goth. He was in Slytherin now. In this version of Harry Potter, is this every character in Slytherin? Because they all act like it.
Yeah.
Like the Great Hall, there's like 3 sparsely populated tables, and then there's just like the entire population of Hogwarts at Slytherin's table. He was wearing a black dwarf t-shirt, black jeans, and shoes with black hair with red streaks in it. We call him Dracula now. Well, anyway, we all went to Draco's black Mercy Benz.
Did it because we're gothic.
That his dad, Lucian, gave him. We did pot, coke, and crack. They did cocaine and crack cocaine?
Pot, coke, and crack.
Trifecta!
That's the Holy Trinity.
Draco and I made out. We made fun of those stupid fucking preps. We soon got there. I gasped. Gerard was the sexiest guy ever. He looked even sexier than he did in pics. He had long raven black hair and piercing blue eyes. He was really skinny and had an amazing ethnic voice. He had what now?
Shit again.
What?
Wait a fucking minute.
Oh.
Amazing. Oh no.
Fake fan.
No, heart emoji.
Also, I'm pretty sure the only MCR song she knows off the top is Helena, because that's the only one she's referenced the entire time.
Yeah.
We moshed to Helena and some other songs. Suddenly, Gerard pulled off his mask.
Guys, you ready for a fucking twist?
So did the other Membies. I gasped. It wasn't Gerard at all. It was an ugly, preppy man with no nose and red eyes. Everyone ran away but me and Draco. Draco and I came. It was Voldemort and the Death Dealers. She rewrote that. That's not copy-pasted. She rewrote the whole thing.
It's not copy-pasted because it's spelled differently. They spelled Death Dealers wrong this time.
And also, they don't have a sentence that is Draco and I came.
No, they don't. Like, she just wrote the same fucking scene over and over again. You moronic idiots!
He shooted angstily.
Enemy, I told you to kill vampire. Thou hast failed. And now, I I shall kill thou and Draco.
No, please! He begged sadly, but he took out his knife. Suddenly, a gothic old man flew in on his broomstick. He had long black hair and a long black bread. He had a breadstick in his hand. He was wearing a black robe that said Avril Lavigne.
I remember when she was goth.
A black robe that said Avril Lavigne on the back. He shouted a spell and Voldemort ran away. It was Dumbledore. So now Dumbledore's robes say Avril Lavigne on them?
Dumbledore's gothic now, guys. What are you going to do about it?
Goth Dumbledore. He's
Goth.
also gay. These are both as
Probably not in this version, though.
those are both as equally represented in canon.
Yes. Gay Dumbledore, goth Dumbledore. I said stop flamming. If you do, then you're a fucking prep. Thanks to Raven for the help and stuff. You rock. And you're not a prep. Thanks so much for my sweater. Peace. The other reason Dumbledore is swore is cause he trained to be gothic. So durr.
I woke up next day in my coffin. I walked out of it and put on some black eyeliner, black eyeshadow, blood-bed lipstick, and a black, really low-cut leather dress that was all ripped in stripes so you could see my belly. I was wearing a skull belly ring with black and red diamonds inside of it. The night before, Draco and I went back to the skull.
Get it? Skull, cause I'm gothic and I like death.
Dumbledore chased Voldemort away. We flew there on our brooms. Mine was black, and the broom stuff was blood red. There was lace all over it. Draco had a black MCR boom. We went back to our rooms, and we had the you-know-what to a Linkin Park song. God, if you're gonna do it, not to Linkin Park. I'm sorry. I love Linkin Park, but that's not fucking music.
How would you know?
I've listened to enough Linkin Park. I can extrapolate. Well, anyway, I went down to the Great Hall. There, all the walls were painted black, and the tables were black too. But you could see that there was pink pants underneath the black pants. And there were patches of poser bands everywhere, like Ashley Simpson and the Backstreet Boys. Oh no, is this a chapter about how Dumbledore's a fake goth?
Oh no.
Oh no. What the fuck? I shouted, going to sit next to Bloody Mary and Willow. Bloody Mary's wearing a black leather mini with a good Shraloot t-shirt, black fishnets, and black pointy boots. Willow was wearing a long gothic black dress with blood red writing that was all lacy and came up to your thighs, you, the reader's thighs.
Second person.
And black boots and fishnets. Vampire Dracula and Draco came. We started to talk about who was sexier, Mikey or Gerard Way or Billy Joe Armstrong. The boys joined in because they were bi.
Hold the fuck up. Dracula.
That's Neville.
Oh, that's Neville. You're right. That's Neville. I thought that was Draco. That's Neville. Okay.
Let's got. Grumio, give me a navel actually.
Neville.
Those guys are so fucking hot.
Navel was saying, and suddenly a gothic old man with a black beard and everything came. The same one who had chased away Voldemort yesterday. He had normal tan skin, but he was wearing white foundation, and he had dyed his hair black. Dumbledore! We all gasped. What the fuck? I shouted angrily. I thought he was just wearing that to scare Voldemort. Sarah, give me a Dumbledore.
Hello, everyone.
He said happily.
As you can see, I gave the room a makeover. What do you think about it?
Everyone from the poser table in Gryffindor started to cheer. Ooh, that's the first time we got Gryffindor hate. I like it. Good stuff. Character development.
Yeah.
Well, we Goths just looked at each other all disgusted and shook our heads. We couldn't believe what a poser he was.
By the way, you can call me Albert.
That's not even his name.
Albert Dumbledore.
The goth gay man. He called as we left to our classes. Evan, give me Draco.
What a fucking poser.
Draco shouted angrily as we went to transformation. We were holding hands. Vampire looked really jealous. I could see him crying blood in a gothic way.
Get it away like Strahd.
But I didn't say anything. Sarah, give me Willow.
I bet he's having a midlife crisis.
Willow shouted. I was so fucking angry.
That's like, hold on. That's like an actual, just like, coherent sentence. I was so fucking angry. Spelled right, grammatically correct, punctuation's all there.
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
And also, that's not a terrible plot point. If you're Dumbledore and this whole school of goth people.
Oh, fuck.
That just sounded like
I clocked. So my mic is on a music stand, so you're not constantly getting. So and you're getting. That's me just like tapping my table, my keyboard instead of. Downside is when I accidentally clock it, you get like. Anywho,
your author's note is up.
I'm not okay, I promise. Please stop flaming the story. If you do, you're a fucking prep and jealous, okay? From knock on, I'm going to delete your mean vows. BTW, ever need a poor blood, so dare fangs to Raven for the help.
Jesus, that was the least coherent one yet. Right after I am so fucking angry, a real sentence.
Yeah, damn.
That's the least coherent author's note we've ever seen. All day we sat angrily thinking about Dumbledore. We were so fucking pissed off. Well, I had one more thing to look forward to, the MCR concert. This is the third time we've talked about this MCR concert.
God, I wonder what the twist of the MCR concert is going to be.
It had been postponed so we could all go. Oh, well, it actually does make sense. You know, if they were scheduled to perform and then Voldemort showed up, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give her any credit, though. I'm sorry.
I'm going to go on a limb and say that if Voldemort showed up to 2 concerts in a row pretending to be Gerard Way, I wouldn't hold a third.
I wouldn't either. Also, by the way, that's actually not postponed. It's postphoned.
Yes, it's postphoned, yes.
Which I think is better. Anyway, I went to the common room sadly to cut classes. Draco was being all secretive. I asked him what it was, and he got all mad at me and started crying, all hot and angsty.
Unsensitive bye, guys. So hot.
No one fucking understands me, one.
It was so matter of fact. Sounds like when you have a voice recognition software and you really fuck something up.
No one fucking understands me, one. One.
Shouted angrily as
And what?
Oh my god. That fucking thing.
he shouted as angrily as his black hair went in his big blue eyes like Billy Joe in Boulevard of Borkin Dreams. I love that song. He was wearing baggy black paints, a black MCR t-shirt, and a black dye.
Get it? Instead of tie, because I'm gothic.
I was wearing a black leather low-cut top with chains all over it, and a black leather mini, black high-held boots, and a cross belly fling. My hair was all up in a messy, really high bun like Amy Lee in Gong Under. Accuse me? What about me? I growled.
But.
You fucking bastard! I moaned.
No, wait. It's not what it fucking looks like.
He shouted. But it was too late. I knew what I heard. What did she hear? Did I miss something?
No,
You missed
I ran. I ran into the bathroom angrily. Cring. Draco banged on the door. I whipped and wept as my bloody eyeliner streamed down my cheeks and made cool tears down my face like Benji in the video for girls.
Nope, that doesn't say face.
Feces. My feces, like Benji in the video for girls and boys. I took out a cigarette and started to smoke pot. Wait, so what did you do with the cigarette? What did you do with the cigarette? You took out the cigarette and then started to do something else. What did the cigarette go? Why was the cigarette so important if you're going to smoke pot instead?
Come on. Don't you know Chekhov's gun? Fucking amateurs.
Suddenly, Hagrid came. He had appurated. You gave me a fucking shock, I shouted angrily, dropping my pot. What the fuck do you think you're doing in the girls' room? And it wasn't just Hagrid. Somebody else was with him too. For a second, I wanted it to be Tom Ridd or maybe Draco, but it was Dumbledore. I don't know who's he in this case.
Dumbledore.
So, Evan, give me Dumbledore.
Hey, I need to ask you a question.
He said, pulling out his black wannabe gothic purse.
What are you wearing to the concert?
You know who MCR are? I gasped.
No, I just saw there was a concert that a lot of goths and punks were going to.
He said.
Anyway, Draco has a surprise for you.
Chapter 20.
I said I do not care what you think. Stop flaming. God damn. That is PFLAMIN. Okay, preps. Thanks to Raven for the help one. Oh yeah, BTW. I'll be on vacation in Transylvania for the next 3 days. Do not expect updates.
Cap. You're not in Transylvania. You're a 17-year-old girl. You have homework to do.
She may live in Dubai or Dublin.
I'm still, that's Cap.
Yes,
All right.
you are sorry. No, at one point in this story, there's an author's note where she mentions living in quote W, and people have been debating for years over whether that's Dubai or Dublin or who fucking knows.
Some random city in like Kansas.
Some people thought it could have been Dubai, but like there aren't any hot topics in Dubai. So
Or she lives inside the mind of W, and it's actually George W. Bush who wrote this.
yeah.
Oh.
This is George W. Oh my god, it all comes back to Diavolo. She's like an alternate personality of W. Bush.
There you go.
And occasionally she comes out to write fan fiction.
Does she have any other works? Is this her only beautiful piece of
I'll look into
literature?
that. I think there's something on a different account that has a very similar writing style that may be attributed to her.
I think it might just be our podcast brand from now on. We just read bad fanfics.
No, let's not.
Let's not. You're right. All day I wondered what the surprise was. Meanwhile, I put on a black leather mini, a black corset with purple lace all over it, and black gothic compact boots. MCR were going to do the concert again, since Voldemort had taken over the last one. See, I was right. I had the right idea. I painted my wrist while I moshed to MCR in my bedroom all night, feeling excited. Does she not know what moshed means? Because
I do not think she does.
last episode we was like, Draco's like, what's wrong while they're moshing? It's like, do you know what mosh is like? Jump around and jump into people, get basically just with no regard for human life. Suddenly, someone knocked on the door while I was trying on some black clothes and moshing to Fang You for the Venom. I got all mad and turned it off, but sacredly I was hoping that inside that it was Draco so we could do it again. What the fucking hell are you doing? I shouted angrily. It was Lupin. Sarah, you're gonna give me a Lupin voice when we get to her.
Okay.
Are you gonna? Oh Jesus Christ!
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Force yourself, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna use those. Are you gonna come force yourself on me or what? I yelled. I was allowed to say that because Dumbledore had told us all to be careful around him and Snape because he was a pedo.
No, actually. Can I please borrow some condoms?
Some condemns, actually.
Condoms.
Yeah, so you can fuck your 6-year-old girlfriend, huh? I shouted sarcastically. Ah, Jesus.
Fuck.
I don't like. He said, gong away. Well, anyway, I put on some black eyeshadow, black eyeliner, and some black lipstick and white foundation. Then I went. Then I gasped. Oh my fucking god. All right, I'm gonna read that. This is a fun line. Snake and Lupin were in the middle of the empty hall doing it, and Dobby was watching. I had to read that. I love this job. Oh my. Oh wait, hold on, wait. So you're gonna give me a. I assume. I hope. I think. Is it? Wait, Snake. Wait, that's Snaketail. That's Snaketail.
No, it's Snake.
Snaketail supposedly died, although we know that doesn't mean anything.
Is that Severus Snape or is this a new guy?
Yes.
Did you say Snake?
No, it's. I'm assuming it's Snake.
One of you has to read. Oh my god, you ludicrous idiot. So
It's up to you. You're the dungeon master.
Sarah.
Wait, what am I reading?
She's reading Lupin.
Well, yeah, they both Lupin and Snake were yelling. So it's which one of them yells.
Okay.
Both.
Well, both of you yell it then.
Oh my god, you ludicrous idiot.
They both shooted angrily when they saw me. Dobby ran away crying. Normally, I would have been turned off. Oh. Oh. Normally, I would have been turned on.
Because, fuck, I gotta say that.
Good.
I love seeing guys do it.
Yeah, you had to say that. But both of them were fucking preps.
BTW, Snape is moved to Gryffindor now.
I like how you abandoned the voice and just went for sorting hat there. I like it. Gryffindor! What the fuck? Is that why you wanted condoms? I said sadistically.
Only you wouldn't give them to me.
Lumpkin shouted angrily. Well, you should have told me, I replayed.
You dimwit.
Snake began to shoot angrily. And then I took out my black camera and took a pic of them. You could see that they were naked and everything.
Well, excuse me.
They both shouted angrily.
What was that all about?
It was to blackmail you, I snarked. So now next time you see me doing it with my boyfriend, you can't fucking rat me out or I'll show this to Dumbledore. So fuck off, you bastard! I started to run. They chased me. I threw my wound at them and they tripped over it. Well, anyway, I went outside and there was Vampire looking extremely fucking hot. You just yada yada over what just happened there.
I've never heard someone say the word yada yada, and I'm gonna start using it.
You've never heard that before?
No, I've never heard yada yada.
Somebody yada yada over your explanation of the English language. Oh, I'm so sorry. If you want to end my existence, you feel free to do so. But now you're gonna be
Hey Casey.
What?
Say, what do you call that shit you pour from the sink again?
You know exactly what I call it.
Yeah. What do you call it?
It's called water.
Oh yeah, is it? You want to spell that?
It is.
Fuck you.
WUDDER.
Fuck you.
Really? Because
Fuck
I'm looking
you.
at I got Google right up here. I am in fact googling that shit you pour out of the sink. And look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, fuck, that's G20H2O. Oh, fuck, look at that. That's, oh, fuck. Water. WATER. Look at that.
You fucking prep.
You fucking poser. Anyway, where were we?
What the fuck? Where'd Draco? I asked him.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Yeah, you're a vampire, yes.
Oh, he's been a fucking bastard. He told me he wouldn't come.
Vampire started shaking his head.
You want to come with me to the concert?
Then he showed me his flying car. I gasped. It was a black car. He said his dog father, Sirius Black, had given it to him. The license plate on the front said MCR 666 on it. The one on the back said Ennaby on it. He got a vanity plate for this girl? No girl. Okay, no, actually, no. One girl singularly would be worth me buying a fucking vanity plate. Jesus Christ. She listens to the show. She's
You got her listening to the show?
I guess. I should have known
What's her
she
name?
liked me from the moment that she said, I'm going to listen to your podcast. I was like, that I should have known.
God, yeah. No, I was gonna say, Vampire is not packing because we've already established that Draco has a big, what. We've mentioned it an uncomfortable amount of times, frankly. But
And
Vampire bought a car with her name on it. Therefore, tiny peen,
Small penis.
not the Elder Wand.
It's Ron's wand when it gets broken in half.
Yes.
We flew to the concert hall. MCR were there, playing. Vampire and I began to make out, moshing to the music. How? Please explain how you do this.
Bitch doesn't know what moshing means.
I gasped, looking out at the band. I'm sorry. I almost had an orgasm. Gerard was so fucking hot. He began to sing Helena, and his sexy, beautiful voice began to fill the hall. And then I heard some crying. I turned and saw Draco crying in the corner. All right, chapter 21.
Fuck you, okay? You fucking sucks. It's not my fault if it's spelled wrong, okay? Cause that bitch, Ravern. Cause it fuck you, preps, whoops, saws Raven, thanks for the help. BTW Transylvania rocks. I even got to go to the Gacy where Dracula was filmed.
Cap detector.
I'm having fun with these.
9,000. Detects cap.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Later, we all went in the skull. Draco was crying in the common room. Draco, are you okay? I asked in a gothic voice. Sarah, give me a good Draco here.
No, I'm not, you fucking bitch.
He shouted angrily. He stated to run out of the place in a
No, you can read that line. That line's actually funny.
He stated to run out of the place in a suicidal way. I stated to cry because I was afraid he would commit suicide. What the fuck?
It's okay, Ebony.
Said Vampire comfortably.
I'll make him feel better.
You mean you'll go fuck him, won't you? I shouted angrily. Yes.
Yes.
Then I ran to get Draco. Vampire came too.
Draco, please come. Oh.
Tears of blood came down his pale face. I was so turned on because I love sensitive bi guys. Oh my god.
If you're a homophone, then fuck off.
Good for her. Even though she has understood homophobic.
I'm gonna be real. She doesn't like LGBT people. She likes fetishizing LGBT people, which is very, very bad.
Although I think that if you're a homophone, then fuck off is just a great line, regardless. And then we heard some footsteps. Vampire got out his black invisibility cloak. We both got under it. We saw the janitor, Mr. Norris, there, shouting angrily with a flashlight in his hand. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hold on. I have several questions.
Hold on. Okay. I think I can answer them. Mrs. Norris was Filch's cat.
And then it's just a dude with a flashlight?
No. Filch was the caretaker in the books. And then his cat's name was Mrs. Norris. However, in this one, it appears that Ebony has not grasped that, so the caretaker's name is Mr. Norris, and he has a cat named Filch.
But I just like there's like the flashlight, like normal flashlight.
Oh yeah,
Well, he's
Just
a
Harry Potter.
He's a squib. He doesn't have magical powers.
He's a bitch. Also, Grumio, this is gonna be you. You're gonna be Mr. Norris.
Who's they?
He shouted angrily. There we go. Oh, you were right. It is the other way around. We saw Filth come. He went under the invisibility cloak and started to meow loudly.
Is anyone there?
Yelled Mr. Norris.
No, fuck you, preppy little poser, son of a fucking bitch.
Vampire said under his breath.
Sorry, Pop Filter, I love you.
In a disgusted way.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Who said that?
Yelled Mr. Norris.
Hold on. You know what that is, right? That's an all right, what's all this then?
All right, what's all he said?
All right, what's all this then?
Then he heard Filch meow.
What's all this then, lads? A bit stupid, innit?
Filth. Is there anyone under the cloak?
He asked. Filth nodded. Wait. Wait.
Phil?
The cat was like, yo, bro. Yeah, bro.
He's like,
Yeah, dude. Come on.
Cat's fucking Monojaku from Ghost Stories. He's like, yes.
Yes. And then, Jesus Christ, Vampire Frenched me. He did it just as Mr. Norris was taking off to cloak one.
What the?
He yelled. But it was too late because now we were ruining away from him. And then we saw Draco crying and busting into tears and painting his wrists outside of the school. Draco! I cried. Are you okay? Sarah, it's you.
I guess, though.
Draco wept. We went back to our coffins, Frenching each other. Draco and I decided to watch Lake Placid
See, isn't that the present?
on the gothic red bed together. As I was about to put in the video, my eyes rolled up and suddenly I had a vision of something that was happening now. There was a knock at the door, and Fug and the Mystery of Magic walked into the school. And Fug! All right, chapter 22.
Shut the fuck up, preps. Stop flaming, okay? If you do not like it, fuck off. No, is Mr. Norris. It's Raven's fault, okay? 11. You suck. No, just kidding, Raven. You fucking rock, please, preps, Suki. 1.
All day, everyone talked about the misery of magic. Well, anyway, I woke up the next day. I was in my coffin, so I opened the door. I was wearing black lacy leather pajamas. Leather pajamas? Jesus.
Oh no.
Wait, what the fuck? You got Minecraft leather armor on.
Damn. Then I gasped. Standing in front of me were Bloody Mary. The apostrophe was replaced by a semicolon. It's so much funnier. Bloody Mary, Vampire, Diabolo, Draco, Dracula, and Willow. I opened my crimson eyes. Willow was wearing a tight black leather top with pictures of bloody roses all over it. Under that, she wore a black poofy skirt with lace on it and black gothic boots that was attached to the top. Vampire was wearing a baggy Simple Plan t-shirt and baggy black pants and Vans. Draco was wearing a black MC. Do I have to do with all the outfits?
Yes.
Nick wearing a black MCR t-shirt and black jeans and a leather jacket. He looked just like Gerard Way, and almost as fucking sexy. Vampire looked like Joel Madden. That's all he gets. Everybody else gets a... Actually, no, wait. Vampire actually had a line, but then they skipped it, did Draco, and then went back to him looking like Joel Madden. Bloody Mary was wearing a tight black poofy gothic dress that she had ripped so it showed off all her clearage, with a white apron that said bitch misspelled and other swear words and MCR lyrics on it, kind of like one dress I had seen Amy Lee wear once. Darkness, who is Jenny? What? What?
Ginny, maybe?
Okay,
No,
okay, that
yeah,
makes a
you're
little-
right. It probably is. It's probably Jenny.
But still, there's darkness.
Who is Jenny?
Was there too. She was weaving a ripped gothic black dress with ripped stuff all over it and a lace-up top thing and black pointy boots. So were Crab and Goyle. It turns out that Darkness, Diabolo, Crab, and Goyle's dad was a vampire. Wait, what? Crab and Goyle are Weasleys now?
Apparently. No.
Apparently?
No. You said Crab. No. Crab and Goyle are Fred and George. That's who they are.
Oh my goodness.
I think she's confusing. I think she's making Crab and Goyle, book Crab and Goyle, into Snape and Lupin. And she's just making Fred and George into Crab and Goyle.
Well, but Snape and Lupin are both called, like, pedos and stuff, so they gotta
Yeah, I
be...
think Snape and Lupin are adults in this.
Oh, yeah,
and I think
shit, they are.
But then, of course, like
I mean, there's
Wormtail,
Snaketail, but I think that's
accurate.
just Wormtail because she specifies like in this one he's 17 or whatever.
yeah.
Why are we reading so much into this?
Well, that's. I mean, we are wasting a lot of time doing this, and so why not put more time into it?
You make a good point.
I am not reading the next two sentences, but shit happened with their dad. That is all I will say.
Yes.
They all got so depressed that they became gothic and converted to Stanism. Stanism.
Yeah.
That's what you call if you're on Twitter and you use like any of the Twitter language. Evan, you know what's up.
I do know.
You're on Twitter too much. You know the hellhole that is that app. Oh my fucking god! I yielded as I jumped up. Why the fuck are you all here? Give me a Draco Grumio.
Enemy, something's really fucked up.
Draco said. Okay, but I need to put my fucking clothes on first. I shouted angrily. Oh god, we're getting another outfit scene.
It's alright. We have to go now. And you look kawaii anyway. You're so fucking beautiful.
Draco said in a sexy voice. Oh, all right, I said, smiling. But you have to tell me why you're being all erective.
I will,
he said. So I just put on some black eyeliner, black lipstick, and red eyeshadow and white foundation. We all went outside the great hall and looked in from a window. A fucking prep called Brittany from Gryffindor was standing next to us. She was wearing a pink mini and a Hilary Duff t-shirt, so we put up our middle fingers at her. Inside the great hall, we could see Dumbledore. Cornelia Fudged, in the past tense, was there shouting at Dumbledore. Doris Rumbridge was there too. Evan, give me a Doris Rumbridge.
This cannot be!
She shouted angrily.
The school must be closed.
All right, I want to do the Cornelia Fudge line really badly. The Black Lord is planning to kill the students! Yelled Cornelia Fudge.
Understandable.
You are not fit to be principal any longer.
Yelled Rumbridge.
You are too old and your Alzheimer's is dangerous. You must retry or Voldemort will kill your student.
Grumio, you have a good Dumbledore.
Very well,
Dumbledore said angrily.
but we cannot do this. We can't close the school. There is only one person who is capable of killing Voldemort, and she is in the school. And her name is... Enemy, Darkness, Dementia, Raven Away.
And that is the end of chapters 1 through 22. We've got another half of this left, chapters 23 through 44. This is a hell of a time.
Oh, I've not had this much fun in a while.
I have not either. So, yeah, thank you for listening. Tonight, I have been Gacy, and I've been joined by Evan.
Yo.
Sarah.
Hey.
And Grumio.
Hey there. That was
Thank
strange.
you all.
Hold on. Goodbye.
Thank you all for coming out tonight. And may the force be with you.
And also with you.
So